What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our Arsenal preview here on Anfield Agenda. Mikel Arteta's boys come to Anfield for a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday, and we will be live with our matchday coverage from 3:15 p.m. Hope you can join us for it. Of course, we'll have our watch along, our match reaction, player ratings video, and we'll even have a late night agenda on Sunday night. So lots to look forward to. Over the course of this video, I'm going to give you some injury updates. Then we're going to have a look at a fact file about our opponents and our recent history against them. We'll move on then to my predicted 11 and we'll finish up with a score prediction. As always, we want to know your thoughts, so feel free to let us know in the comment section. Let me know why my team is wrong, because of course we all see this in different ways. What I've tried to do today is go with what I think Arne will go with. I wouldn't be playing Canade at centre-back for this game, but I think the manager might. So I'm going to look at what the manager might do, but of course your feedback is always welcome. So let's start off with that injury update from the Liverpool side. The good news is that Alexis McAllister and Connor Bradley have trained this week ahead of the game. Joe Gomez expected to be available for it as well. Means the only really absentee for Liverpool here is, of course, Jeremy Frimpong, who should be back after this upcoming international break. Other than that, we're pretty much healthy going into this one. So let's have a little look at a fact file around our opponents. Liverpool are winless in 6 Premier League matches against Arsenal, drawing 4 and losing 2. That's a stat, of course, we are going to want to put right this weekend if possible. Their longest winless run against Arsenal since going 8 without a win between October 2007 and April 2011. Arsenal are winless in their last 12 away games against Liverpool, drawing 5 and losing 7. Since a 2-0 win back in September 2012, with manager Mikel Arteta starting for the Gunners that particular day. Only Liverpool versus Spurs 206 times has seen more goals of all Premier League fixtures than Arsenal versus Liverpool with 198. Since the 2015-16 campaign, it has seen the most goals of any fixture, 78 goals in 20 games. Now, here's our head-to-head and Arsenal's recent form. Premier League 24-25, it was Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2, and the reverse fixture, exactly the same, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. In the Premier League 23-24, Arsenal beat Liverpool by 3-1, and in the reverse fixture, it was a 1-1 draw at Anfield. Arsenal's recent form, as I'm sure you're aware, a 5-0 victory over Leeds United in the Premier League, 1-0 away win against Manchester United at Old Trafford to kick off the campaign. It was Arsenal 3, Athletic Club 0 in a pre-season friendly, and also Arsenal 2, Villarreal 3, and Arsenal 0, Spurs 1. So that is the tail of the tape for the opponents. That is our recent form against them and how they're looking coming into it. But of course, we're here to talk about team selections, and I'm going to fly through my predicted 11 now. This is what I think Arne is going to go with. I'll give you what I will do as I go through them, but I'm predicting here what I think the manager will do. So let's start off, folks, as we always like to do, centre-backs and the goalkeeper. So Arne, in my opinion, will stick with Canade, obviously Virgil alongside him, and Alisson in goal. For me, I can't lie, folks, I would probably lean towards Joe Gomez. The only thing that really stopped me pushing his name forward here is just match fitness. Loads of people are going to be commenting in the comments to say, Leone. I do understand it. I just don't think there's a chance in hell that Arne does it. It would be a huge show of faith in the youngster, and it would be a huge roll of the dice. I just cannot see him doing it just yet. If this fixture was maybe another month or two into the season, perhaps. But I think he's going to try to give Ibu the benefit of the doubt, even though, for me, I will change him. But that's what I think Arne's going to go with. So Alisson in goal, Canade and Van Dijk. Next up, we're going to move on to the fullbacks. And I've put Connor Bradley straight back in here. Obviously, no Frimpong. Dominic Szoboszlai done a really good job, and I hope it'll become clear later why I haven't got Dominic Szoboszlai in there to start. I think Connor Bradley, if he's fit enough, which he should be, should get the start. Maybe we make a change then around the 60-65 minute mark. If Gomez is available, we know he can slot in. On the other side, again, it was a coin toss. Do I go with Andy Robertson, or do I think the manager will go with Andy Robertson, or do we go with Milos Kerkez? So I'm going to say stick with Kerkez, and here's why. I think Arne will just want to continuously play him to get him into the rhythm, to get him used to the intensity of our team and the way that we want to play. And he's only going to learn that by playing. This is a difficult match. There's no denying that. But I'd say he sticks with Kerkez. So my roll of the dice here, and my guess, is Alisson in goal, Bradley at right back, Kerkez left back with the usual centre-back pairing. Now we move into midfield. And this is where I hope it becomes clear why I haven't put Dominic Szoboszlai in at right back. So, for me, I don't think McAllister is going to be fit enough to start this game. I just have a hunch that the manager won't start him. If he does, then everything I'm saying here probably becomes useless. But for me, the midfield I think we'll see is Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Florian Wirtz. And of course, I want Maka in the midfield. He's one of my favourite players and I think we lack a bit of balance without him in there. But does the manager look to bring him off later or start him? I'm not sure. I was leaning each way today. Hearing that he's trained is good news. But ultimately, I think we'll see this. But if Maka starts, no complaints from me. Do let me know your midfield, though, in the comments. And then lastly, we move up to the attacking end of the pitch. No real surprises here for you folks. I think you're going to see Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side, Cody Gakpo on the left-hand side. Of course, young Rio Ngamoa will be there on the bench as well. Hopefully, by the time this game comes round, we'll be a little bit closer to having Isak as an option for the future. And the real intriguing part is going to come when we do sign Isak. What will the front line look like then? Will Ekitike go out to the left? Will Cody Gakpo continue to start all the games? I'm not really sure yet, but I'm excited to find out. So for me, Gakpo left, Mohamed Salah right, and all that means is we just need a centre forward, and his name is Ugo Ekitike. How could you not start him? 3-3, fantastic start to the season. Arne did say that he still has to work towards 90-minute match fitness, which is understandable. The intensity of our league, and he also pointed out that he's making the step up to the Champions League now this season, having played in the Europa League with Eintracht Frankfurt. So, to run through my predicted 11 one more time, and don't forget we have a score prediction still to come. Alisson in goal, Bradley at right back, Kirkes at left back, Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate at centre back, even though I would like to see a change there. In midfield, I believe we'll see Ryan Gravenberch, Dominic Szoboszlai and Florian Wirtz, unless Maka, of course, is fit. Then left side, Cody Gakpo, right side, Mohamed Salah, and through the centre, Mr. Ugo Ekitike. So now for the score, ladies and gentlemen. This was one that I wrestled with all week, back and forth, back and forth. You can't ignore history, and we haven't beaten Arsenal in a while. But you also have to think, well, there is a time to do that. It would be the most Liverpool thing ever to go out there on Sunday and put in a great performance after two rather shaky ones. Obviously, I think we will lift our level when we're playing against better opponents as well. I'm intrigued to see which way Arteta looks to set his Arsenal team up coming into this game. Will he look to sit tight, do nothing silly, pin something from a set piece? Maybe. Ultimately, though, going back and forth with it, being very close to going for one score, another score, this is what I've ended up with. I'm going to go for a draw. I think it has draw written all over it. There's absolutely a world where either side could win this game by the odd goal, and we are capable of winning. But I got to be honest in what I'm feeling with what I've seen so far this season. As much as I want to win, I think we're going to get a score draw, but I'd love to be wrong. So that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Do let me know your thoughts on this one. A reminder, we will be live from 3:15 on Sunday, an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff to take you through the game. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. I won't be live tonight unless something dramatic happens, which means I'll probably be live tonight. Until then, have a great time. Much love. Bye-bye.